Hi everyone, and welcome back to another Food and Fun Friday with another new recipe. We've got another soup, but this one is a buffalo chicken soup. This would have been in yesterday's slideshow, so I hope you got a chance to view it, make it, and sit down with me today while I eat it and give you my opinion, read some Bible scriptures, and we're gonna go over my 6-year Ketoversary. Stay tuned, everyone. Happy Friday, everyone. Great to see each and every one of you, and always great to come in with a new recipe. But it's getting a little bit harder, you guys, to come up with recipes since I have like I think I'm close to 250 recipes in my playlist. Just go under keto style mukbangs and recipes and you'll see I have got many keto recipes. So it's getting a little bit harder and harder each week. But eventually what I'll do is I'll just sit down with some of the ones that I used to do and just chat with you guys if I run out of ideas. Hopefully I won't. But anyways, we've got a buffalo style chicken soup. I'm excited to try this. It would have been yesterday's slideshow. So of course, get over there and check it out. It just goes through a real quick slideshow on all the ingredients and how to make it. It was super easy and simple. It does have celery in it, green onion in it. It's got cream cheese, heavy cream, buffalo sauce, chicken breast, seasonings. I got basil, salt and pepper. We've got the chicken bouillon in there. So like what do they call it? A chicken broth in there. Just a lot of good stuff, you guys. So definitely check out that slideshow and see how to make it. Super easy. But I'm excited. I haven't tried it yet. I'm excited. In this one meal, I do 6 days a week, I do 24-hour fasting. So I eat OMAD, which is 1 meal a day. And then on Sundays, I just break that fast whenever I want and do more like, I go about 16 hours and then I just go ahead and I eat and then I just eat, whatever I want. Basically, it's all keto, but just, how much I want. I don't really watch the fat, the fat calories, but I do watch the carb. I still try to keep the carb within 20 or less. 20 or less, you're in a state of ketosis, which is just a big word for fat burning mode. You're always burning fat for fuel. So I do try to stay within ketosis on that day, but that day I give myself some leniency, just so I can just eat when I want and enjoy things and stuff like that. And then I go through the rest of the week and I do the fasting because I love it. I love 1 meal a day, the benefits of it and everything. I just absolutely love it. So within my 1 meal today, I've got the bowl of soup, which is like 2 cups for this soup. And then I've got 2 slices of bread I've just cut and, I've buttered them. So 2 slices of the keto bread. I get that from Walmart. It's the brownberry bread, just the white bread. I've got 3 celery stalks with some ranch dressing. I've got a 2 good yogurt with a half a serving of macadamia nuts. I just ran out and that's all I had left. So I just finished that up with my coconut. I love that. I got 2 string cheese here and 2 fat bombs. I got a caramel and a peanut butter fat bomb all together. Oh, and then my Earl Grey decaffeinated tea with sugar-free chocolate creamer in it and MCT oil to give me a little bit more fat. And then I've got a Zevia here. It's made with the stevia. It's a soda. I'm going to try the orange. I've never tried the orange. They got different flavors. Now they got ginger ale, they got orange, they got strawberry. So many different flavors. They've got even a Coke flavor, which is Diet Coke, of course, but without the caffeine because I can't have caffeine. I developed a heart condition years ago, way back when I had my son. Of course, all of that's much better now, but I've went 23 years without caffeine, so why add it in? I just don't want, give myself anxiety, make the heart race, no reason to do that. So I got that, and I got a cup here with some ice. I'm going to put it over ice. We might as well do that now. And I got a total here of 19 carbs total for my 1 meal. And these sodas usually do come clear. They all usually look clear, but they are a soda and not a clear water. They're actually a soda. And And this one is caffeine-free, 0 sugar, and it's done, like I said, with the Zevia. So it's the proper one that you need. And let's go ahead and try a little taste of it. That is good. Not as sweet as I expected for Zevia. Zevia isn't real sweet, but I thought it was going to be a little bit more sweet, but definitely very orange flavor, and I do like it. So awesome. All right, we're going to go ahead and read our words of Jesus, but I want to try the soup while it's hot. So let's go ahead and pray. If you don't mind, bow your head with me. If you don't want to, that's okay. But I'm going to go ahead and pray for my meal. Dear Father God, I just want to thank you for this meal provided in front of me. Please bless it to my body. Thank you for always providing. Thank you for waking me up today. Thank you for keeping us safe and watching care upon myself, my children, my husband, my family, and friends, and all the prayers that you have answered for me, Father God. I rebuke you, Satan. Get thee behind us, Satan, in Jesus' name, for I serve the Lord in my home, and you need to leave right now. Father God, just thank you again for just everything you do and always watching care upon each and every one of your children and always providing. I know that I always will have a meal in front of me to eat. I'll always have clothes on my back and a roof over my head. And I thank you so much for that, Father God. And I pray all of this in your precious Son's name, Jesus. Amen. All right. I just want to get a bite while it's really hot because I like my soups really hot. We got cheese in here, you guys. I mean, oh my gosh. I'll have to show you this up close just so you can kind of get a view of it. But look, it's got the cheese, it's got chicken, celery, green onions, and then a buffalo sauce. And it's got, ooh, I kind of spilled it here. And we don't want to spill because I have my outfit on for church this evening. I'm just wearing my white sweater dress. You guys have seen me in it. I've done a video in it before, and I've just accented it with brown, kind of rugged style boots. It looks really cute, and just a brown belt. Hard to show you guys because I can't show you the boots and all of that. But anyways, just really cute. You can kind of see the brown belt I have on. And then just, of course, my cross all the time. Thought it would look good with that. But let's go ahead and try a bite of this. Oh my God, another success. Holy cow, this one is good. Ooh, all those flavors with the cream cheese, the heavy cream, the buffalo sauce in there, the seasonings. Oh my gosh, that is so good. Spicy too, because that buffalo sauce. But you can do less buffalo sauce or not even add the buffalo sauce if you don't want to, if you don't like things spicy. It's not over spicy though. And I used a medium buffalo sauce that I got from Wild Wings. You can use any kind of buffalo sauce you like. That's the one I use because I really like it. But I used a medium one. It's not super hot or overwhelming, but if you don't like things spicy at all, this is slightly spicy. So then you could just do it without it. All right, let's read our words of Jesus for women, and then we're going to go ahead and eat. And I'm going to go over my Ketoversary with you guys. I pre-record all of these videos, and I meant to get it up, of course, on my Ketoversary, but I was not able to do that. I had, while recording this video, intended to go up on the 4th, but I just, got busy and everything. When I pre-record these videos, I try to get them up in time, but of course this one isn't going to be able to be up in time. So you guys were going to definitely get this one late since it goes up on a Friday. So you're going to get it late. And that's what I meant. But I just thought I would go over and talk to you guys about my 6-year Ketoversary. 6 years, how it's been for me. We'll go over that in a moment. All right, let's read our words of Jesus for women. Today we are on, sorry, my nose is running just a little bit. Priority adjustment. Do not store up for yourself treasures on earth, where moth and vermin destroy, and where thieves break in and steal. Matthew 6:19. And the analogy says, everything in this world screams for you to earn more money, get bigger, newer, and better stuff. Work, work, work. You want to be able to support your family and even keep up with your friends. You don't want to reach retirement age and not be able to afford retirement. It's such a temptation to focus on earthly treasures, but Jesus reminds us that these efforts should not be at the cost of your spiritual life and your work for Him. What you accumulate here will not matter in eternity. What you do for Him will. So that's important, you guys. these people out there, they go out and they work double shifts. They work so hard. They just want, as much money as they can possibly earn to buy, the best car, the best clothing, the best of the best of the best. And I know a lot of people that want that. They want the best of the best. But money can rule over God. And we've read verses on it before. You never want to put money above God, because that is, somebody is serving their money as God. And you don't want that. When somebody has too much money, they don't need God. That's what happens. They don't need God anymore. They figure, well, I got everything I need. I don't need God. So make sure you guys don't work so hard. Don't try to have the best of the best of the best. I mean, again, I've been doing my outside yard. I've been working on doing my Christmas setup now, because I wanted to do it while it was warm. We had some warm days because it gets cold here in Minnesota. We had some warm days. It was perfect to decorate. So I decorated a little bit early, and that's why I missed my Tuesday live, and I will get back to that. Get to doing that. I'm so sorry, you guys, and hopefully it'll go through good. If I do some, if there's lagging and it's not going good, then I'll figure out something different for Tuesdays. But that being said, we'll try out our first Tuesday next Tuesday, a couple days from today when you guys see this video. But I was out, busy working in the yard and all of that, and just thinking like, you know what, it's so beautiful out here, but it barely costed me anything to do this. And it's just beautiful and so pretty. I love the lights. Christmas is my favorite holiday. I love decorating my yard, and Christmas would be my favorite time because I love the lights. It's so beautiful and pretty, but so cheap. I went so cheap with everything, but yet it looks so rich and so gorgeous because I serve God. The most important thing to me is serving God. I don't need all the money in the world, all the riches and gold and, everything I could possibly have. I want to have the best, the best up-to-date clothing and all of that. Like, I'll wear something from a Goodwill. I'll wear something that's 20 years old, like those shoes I wore for my video on Wednesday. They were 20 years old. I don't care about that. It's not about that because I can't take anything with me when I go. So I don't need the best shoes and the up-to-date this and the up-to-date that. I don't need any of that stuff. I feel pretty in what I put on. I know how to put clothes together, and that's all that matters. I don't care what I'm eating as long as my tummy's being filled up. That's all that matters. So I don't need the best of the best. God is the most important in my life, and surely he is something that I have been really working on to make, always number one. We serve a jealous God. He wants to be number one. So make sure he's number one, and don't work so hard and put, money as a priority. I got to earn all this because I got to have the best home, the best car, the best clothing, the best food. I got to, go to high-end restaurants to eat. No, it's not about that, you guys, because we can't take nothing with us, or the biggest diamond rock you can get. We don't take it with us when we go. We get eternity, though. What's better than eternity in heaven? So I'd rather serve God, not have much here on earth, because I get a kingdom when I go to heaven, which is going to have gems and gold and crowns and everything up there. Everything I could ever want is going to be there. And I want to spend eternity there. So I want to serve God, and I'm not going to worry about, being the richest person in the world. God has made sure I have everything I need. That's all that matters. I don't have everything I want, and that's okay, but I have everything I need. So make sure that, your priority, it says priority adjustment. Make sure you adjust your priorities. Down below it says, Dear Father, you know that life is demanding and busy. I sometimes feel that I'm going from one responsibility to another, just checking things off my to-do list. Time with you and work for you gets pushed to later or not at all. Please forgive me and help me to reset my priorities. In Jesus' name, amen. Like I just said, put God first, because when you're serving money and, and money's the most important, and you're working so hard and all that, you don't have time for God anymore, and that's what happens. So for God, if you're going through something like that, ask God to forgive you and ask him to make sure that you get your priorities straight. By what? Starting your day, going through your day, and ending your day with life's manual, the Holy Bible. Read it, study it, get a personal relationship with Jesus. Read his word. This is going to tell you everything when I read these verses to you. It's going to help you to understand that we need nothing but God. And that's the only person we need to fear too. We need to fear nothing. When he says 365 times to fear not, except for him. If you're not walking right with God, that's a big fear. But other than that, to serve him, love him, we don't need all the riches and gold. We need God. That's what we need. So make sure you guys make your priorities right. Putting God number one, getting a personal relationship with his son who died for us so that we can have eternal life if we believe. And, just pray to him, and, just make sure that God is on the top of your list. Make sure he's on the top of your list, and God will make sure you have everything you need, and even some fun stuff too. He'll make sure you have some, you get to go out to a nice restaurant sometimes or buy something nice. God will make sure, because we serve a loving God, a very loving, loving God. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed that verse. I hope, I really did. And I always love reading those to you guys to help, just share with you guys. I hope that I'm reaching other people. I'm hoping I'm winning souls to Christ, because we do know that Jesus is going to return soon. Our world is really getting messed up. I just want you guys ready when he returns, and just know you don't need all that stuff. You don't need it. You do not need it. Just do what you can for your life and just ask God to help you and bless you and serve God. That's who you need to serve. All right, you guys. So we're going to go ahead and eat now. Like I said, I wanted to try it while it was hot, but it was already cooling down. Oh, my husband's going to love this when he gets home. I done it a few weeks in a row, the soup. Only because, it's getting cold here. And we like those comfort foods when it's cold. Try some bread. But yeah, I like to do comfort foods for fall. I always try to match the seasons even with the foods. But who doesn't love soup when it's cold out? This is delicious. Oh, and the whole pot is 16 carbs. So this bowl, 2 cups, is only 4 carbs, you guys. Wow. 4 carbs for a great big bowl of soup. And soup always is filling. So we're going to talk about my Ketoversary. Like I said, I just got busy. You guys are going to get this late. I just got busy. But I like to talk about it. So, and we'll do that in place of a story. So, I decided on November 4th, 2015, right before my 40th birthday, that I was going to completely change my life. I had done many diets in my life, lost some weight, sometimes a substantial amount of weight one other time. Losing weight, gaining it back, losing it, gaining it back, losing it, gaining it back, because I would have so many cheat days, and I would just do it. Well, I woke up one day, and my son and my brother, Rob, and my son at the time was only 17, was doing keto. And I thought, you know what, if they can do a diet, if my 17-year-old can, give up certain foods and stuff he loves, so can I. I was over 300 at one time in my life. And when I started the diet, I was really close. I think it might have been right there at 300, maybe a little bit over it. But my heaviest weight was like 308, I think. 310, right around there. I never remember exactly, but it was over 300. But I knew I had to do something because I was very unhealthy. I had everything wrong with me. High cholesterol, high triglycerides, high blood pressure. I had sugar problems. I was pre-diabetic. I was only in my, I was going to say my 20s. I was only in my 20s when I developed high cholesterol and triglycerides. That's weird, and high blood pressure. But at almost 40, I had so many things wrong with me. I was on 22 medications for my heart and other things. I had stomach problems. I got, what's it called? Bronchitis. I got like 3 times a year. I would get deathly sick for like 6 to 8 weeks. I developed asthma, just a lot of things. I knew I had to change my life. So I decided November 4th, 2015, it was a Wednesday. I didn't wait till a Monday. A lot of people wait. Well, I'll start on Monday. I started on Wednesday. And the reason was I need to go out and get all the foods to start a diet, to start keto. And I had went out and bought everything I needed. When I got the money and got paid, I said, I'm going out to get it and I'm going to start a diet. And I'm going to do it this time. And I'm going to do it this time with no cheats. I'm not going to do cheat days. I'm not going to do nothing. I'm going to get to my goal weight first, and then we'll talk about cheats. Well, for my Ketoversary, which was on the 4th of November of 2021, put me at 6 years. That is 2,190 days. And in 2,190 days, I only have had 10 cheats, you guys, 10 cheats. Right now we're at 2,200 days. Now we're at 2,200 days and I still haven't. I'm not till Thanksgiving. I'm going to have another cheat. So that'll be 11 for the year. For this year, it'll be 11 total and 2,200 and some days. Then it'll be 200 some days by Thanksgiving. That's right, you guys. I finally did it. And I told myself, because all the cheats were causing too much in my life to go on. I was always gaining my weight back and always, you know, it messes with your head. It really does. And so I said, this time I'm not going to. So I didn't even have my first cheat day until I was at goal weight. I lost all of my weight in 15 to like 17 months. I always say 15 to 18, but I think it was closer to the 15 mark. I lost 170 plus pounds. That's right, you guys, because I got down to it in the 130s from 300 and some pounds. 308, I believe it was. I went from a size 3X down to a size small to extra small right now, you guys. Some mediums, depending on brand, but basically I'm a small. I went from a size 24 to 26 jeans down to a size 2-4. That's what I wear now. I had 2-4. I was a 24, and now I wear a 2 to 4. That's right, you guys, a 2 to 4. Unbelievable. That's the smallest I've ever been in my life. Even when I was 16, I weighed about 160, 170, so I'm less than that as almost a 46-year-old woman. I'll be 46 on December 14th. My whole life has changed. And I learned a lot on this journey. I learned so much. I learned that I didn't become a different person because I lost weight. I never wanted to be different. I wanted to be kind and loving and remember where I was, always where I was. Because there are people out there that have a hard time losing weight. And they're not a different person because they have weight on them, you guys. Be kind and loving to even somebody heavy. I was heavy at once, and I had many people making fun of me, and it hurts. It does hurt. My biggest goal is if somebody wants the help, I'm here to help. I link my email down below. If you want the help, I will help you. I am not a doctor nor a nutritionist, but I've been trained by keto doctors and nutritionists. My brother who does this as a job, I can definitely help you. And all the studying I've done myself. I always recommend you talk to a doctor, but I can set you up on a plan. And I've helped over 3,000 people get their life back, and it makes me feel good. But I never wanted this to change me. I didn't think when I lost the weight that my crap didn't stink. My crap stinks just like anybody else. You know, I'm not anybody special because I lost weight or hot or, you know, look at her. No, I lost weight. I got healthy. I got off of 20 meds from 22 medications I was taking. I got off 20 meds. I can now have fun and go out with my son and walk the mall and walk Como and have fun with him and go swimming. And you guys have seen videos of me swimming and skating and roller skating and ice skating and everything. I can do all of that now and enjoy life. That's what it's about. But my heart will remain the same. I will always remember the person I was. And that's what keeps me strong. I look in the mirror and then I look at myself in a photo and I remember I never want to be like that again because I was unhealthy. Not because I think somebody looks ugly, heavy. No, I don't believe that. I think there are very beautiful men and women out there that are heavy. They're gorgeous. It doesn't change who you are. It's what's in the heart that makes you pretty. That's what makes you a pretty person. You can be the most gorgeous woman in the world, a model, everything, but you have an ugly heart. It makes you ugly. You know, it's your heart that makes you beautiful, not your outer beauty. And I'll never forget that. So just remember that. Always be kind to people. But this has been an amazing journey. If I can do it, anybody can do it. I didn't think I could. But just being able to, stay the same weight. You guys see me in all the videos, so you know I stay the same weight. You guys know I don't gain. You see videos. You see full shots of me when I'm doing my outfit videos, so you do know that I remain the same. I've showed you pictures of me on the scale. If you guys want another scale picture, I'll show it to you. But anyways, you guys see me in videos, so you know I can't lie to you. And I think this is what's helped me, and that's why I'm glad that I have a keto channel. Even though when I started with it being a nail channel. Angel's Heavenly Nails. I talked about keto one day and it blew up from there. I wasn't even at my goal, but I was close. I was like 160 pounds then. Or 155, right around there. I still wanted to get down lower, but that's when I started my channel. I wasn't for keto. But one day, somehow I talked about it and it blew up. Everybody asked me about it. So then I switched my channel to Keep It Keto. I have another channel, Angel's Heavenly Nails, but it's not really growing, and I had planned to switch all the nails and the fashion over to there if it had grew, but it never really did. It stayed at the same in all these years. So I just load all of the stuff here, and I was going to transition it as I was gaining subs, but it never got big. So I still load it over there, but I do it here, the nails and stuff like that, and I'm just going to keep it over in here. And I do my keto videos, keto recipes, all of that, so I have a variety channel. But it's just funny how, God works with people, and how he saved me. And it was all to do with God. I've got this strength ring that I've wore from day one. It's the Philippians 4:13 verse. It says strength on it across. It's starting to tarnish just a little bit where it's hard to see it, but it says strength on it. And I got it from a Christian bookstore. It's made of pewter. I love it. I've worn it all the time. But yeah, I'm just noticing that as, oh, there it is that way. Strength that way. So you guys can see it. And it's just beautiful, but it is starting to bend and stuff because my fingers have gotten so skinny. I'm noticing that I'm bending it and stuff, and I'm going to be sad if this thing ever breaks on me. I could get another one, but it won't be the same because this is the one I've worked through my whole journey. But I have to remember, this is just material. This is just a material thing. Materialistic metal, that's all it is, okay? Not material, it's metal. But it's just a thing. That verse, Philippians 4:13, is right in this good book here. And in our hearts, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Remember that. We can do things with the strength of Christ. And that's what it is. I got the strength from him to finally be able to do this and succeed. And April of this year was 4 years maintenance for me. I've maintained this weight out for 4 years. And we are women. Yes, we gain water off and on. I range between 138 and 142. So that's what I range. I know I'm not always exactly right at 138, but that's the highest I get is 142. That's it. I always remain there. Now, I may go up a little bit from there on a Sunday when I'm having a feast day. I call it a feast day because I'm eating more calories, so I might go up a little bit in fluid. Never could I eat enough to gain extra weight because within days it's off. But then I get up to about 145. And there was times that I really splurged and I got close to the 150, but I always go right back down. But that's just on a day that I'm just, feasting or whatever and having fun. I don't care about that because that's just water. But I always range between 138 and 142. That is my weight. I'll never get any heavier than that. If I see myself heavier, it's only because I had a feast day and that's it. I know within a few days it'll be off. But cheating, I don't like cheating. To me, I don't like it. It just messes with the head and mind. So that's why I've only had 10 and 2,100 and, well, I keep saying it wrong now because of when you get this video, but 2,200 and some days. I've only had 10 cheats. That's it. And before I used to cheat every weekend, once a month for the whole weekend. And that's why I didn't succeed. Give it to God, you guys. Give it to God and let God work with you and keep remaining strong with him. You know you can do it. If you fall off the track, get right back on the same day. If you fall and you eat something that's off plan, whatever diet you're doing, get right back to it after you do that. And pray to God. Say, God, give me the strength because he will. He will. He's given it to me. And it's been an amazing journey, you guys. Amazing. I have not, actually, I want to say I haven't changed, but I did. I became more of a loving person because I now know how tough it is. And how tough it is to stay, keto every day, to stay on this diet. I have to remain on this the rest of my life or I'll gain my weight back. I just have a feast day, just keto, and I gain a few pounds. So it's not hard to gain your weight back on any way of life. Every way of life that I did, I gained all my weight back. So it's not just keto, you guys. Don't just think, well, it's just keto. Wow, why did you gain weight so quickly? Anything you're doing, if you change, your body's going to change. And it's just waiting. If you were a heavy person, overweight, obese like I was, your body is just waiting to fill up with fat cells again. It's got those fat cells waiting to fill up. It wants to get fat again. And it's not hard to get there. It's definitely easier to gain the weight back than to maintain. But I give all the credit to God. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be where I am today. But guys, you can do it. I have faith in you guys. And that's why I'm going to go back to my keto videos and hope that they work out the live videos on Tuesday. It's live Keto Talk Tuesdays. And we're going to go back to that so I can help people. I want to help even more. I've done all of this help for free. I don't ask for a penny. I don't want a penny. I want to help whoever needs the help. I don't care who you are. Even if I have somebody out there that's an enemy of mine, come into my email and I will help any of you because you're not an enemy to me. I love everyone. I love everybody and I don't want enemies. So if I do have somebody that doesn't like me, but you want help, girl, you come in and I will help you. I will help you and get you on the right track and help motivate you. Even if you need extra help, you need to contact me for the extra help. I've even given my number out to people, not to everybody, but you know, certain people that I know really need the help, I'll even do that. I want to help as much as I can. I want to help whoever needs the help to get their love, you know, their life healthy and to get the weight off. And I'm telling you guys, the best way to do it is to get to goal weight without a cheat. If you just get to a certain weight and you say, well, I'm happy here, even though I'm still a little overweight and stuff like that, like, you know, I mean, even 5 pounds is considered overweight. Okay. But if you get to a realistic goal weight, you see yourself, you don't ever want to go back. That's what it was. I had to get to a realistic goal weight for my frame and my body and all that for me to never want to go back again. That was one thing for me, I would say, that made a difference to me. I don't know if it makes a difference to you guys, but it made a huge difference to me. And then just telling myself, you had many cheats before. You've had 40 years of cheating. You don't need any more cheating. So there's a lot of things that played in the role like that. My son, I have a heart condition. I wanted to live for him. I didn't want to die early. We're given one body. We need to take care of it. I want to live for my son. You know, with the heart condition and being overweight, I probably went to live long. Hey, with COVID here, I caught COVID last year. If I would have not been where I was today, I would have never gotten through it. Man, I just had like a little stuffy nose. That's it. But if it would have hit me the way it used to hit me when I would get bronchitis, I was almost dead. And I'd be sick for 8 weeks. So can you imagine if COVID would have hit me? My oxygen would always drop really low into the low 80s. That's what would happen to me. I would get bronchitis and would drop. Oh yeah, COVID probably would have took my life. And God knew that. And he helped me with that too. And I have to remember things like that because here I am and I could be gone. I could have left my son at a very young age. And I didn't want that. So that's another reason I do this. And nothing tastes better to me than being thin and healthy feels. Nothing. And I've always loved fashion. I was a fashion queen even at 311 pounds or 308 pounds. I was a fashion queen. I dressed up every holiday, even if I was big. And if I would have had a channel, I would have done it even at that weight. So don't think, you guys, that now when I'm doing my fashion stuff that I think I do this because I'm gorgeous or, you know, you guys need to look at me now. No. If I would have been heavy, I still would have done my fashion videos. I may not have been as, maybe as, what's the word? Such an easy word. I can't think of it. I know that right now everybody's probably yelling it out. Confidence. I do have a little bit more confidence, but not, I'm confident, not cocky. There's a difference. I am not cocky at all. I do not think that I'm any better than anybody out there. I don't. Really, I don't. I love you all, and my heart goes out to anybody that, you know, is overweight and struggles with it because I was there and I want to help you. I do. Or I just recommend to you, just give it to God. God will help you. But don't think you're a different person because you have weight on you. You're not. You are still just as beautiful in God's eyes, just as beautiful to me, and just as, you know, it's your heart that makes you, not the outer beauty, it's the inner beauty. So, but yes, I would have done videos at my heaviest weight because I've always done fashion. Ask everybody. I've loved it since I was 3. I've been into fashion since I was 3 years old. But probably a little bit more confident in the beginning. I wasn't. When I was doing my outfits, I was a little nervous. But I got better as time goes on. Now I can be in a group of a bunch of people and I don't care anymore. But anyways, I would have done it even at a heavy weight. I would have still done it on my channel. Had nothing to do with losing weight. Again, I don't think my crap don't stink. I know it stinks and sometimes it really stinks. I don't think that I'm any better than any of you guys, but just remember, this has been an amazing journey for me, and it can be an amazing journey for you. And I'd love to help if you need the help. And like I said, all I can give you for advice is remember where you are, how many times you did cheat. That cheating is one thing you want to try to eliminate. 2, remember that nothing should ever taste better than being thin and healthy feels. Remember, the kind of person you are. Don't ever get cocky or sassy after you lose the weight. Don't change the person you are because you lost weight. Remember, you're doing it to get healthy, because before that, we're not that way. So we shouldn't be that way after we lose weight. Number 1, give it all to God. That's the first one. Give it all to God. Give it all to God, and just keep telling yourself that, the way I eat, that's a lifestyle. It's not a diet, it's a lifestyle. Remember that, you guys, it's a lifestyle. And learn to love yourself just the way you are. Just the way you are, you should be loved. Just the way you are. It shouldn't matter about your weight. But we live in a world where we got a lot of mean people. But remember, God loves you, and that's all that matters. But it's been an amazing journey, you guys. I can't believe I'm 6 years been doing keto, 4 years maintaining the weight. Lost the weight, like I said, in 15, right around 15 months. I'm just going to say 15. And have maintained that weight now for over 4 years. 6 years total for keto. And I feel better than ever. I'm about to be 46. Let me tell you guys, I feel younger than 26. I feel like I'm in my early 20s. I really do. I feel amazing every single day. And that's all I want for you guys. I want you guys to feel the same way I do. Because we live in a world of obesity. People dying at young ages. I lost my dad at 48 to obesity. So by all means, would I ever make fun of somebody or hurt anybody or cut anybody down? I'm not out to do that. I know where I was and I know how hard it can be. You know what? Give it to God. If you need extra help, I'm here to help. I'd love to help you. I'd love to chat with you, even like through emails, or if we get to know each other better, maybe we can even talk on the phone. I want to help anyone that needs help. I will help you. I will definitely help you because I know where I was. I know how of the pain. I know the pain. I still go through it. I still go through a store and forget what size I am. I still back way up when I'm walking past somebody thinking I need all this room for them to get through. I sit down go to a restaurant. I forget that I can fit in a booth now because before I couldn't. It was so tight for me. I forget those things. It takes a long time. My doctor told me for the mind to catch up with the loss. It really does. I still see myself fat. There are days I get upset and I just feel like, oh, I'm so huge. I have to look back at pictures. I have to see it. And when I do see pictures, I can't believe how big I was. It's just so weird. I'll throw in after this video, I'm going to throw in a couple before and after photos for you guys since it was talking about my Ketoversary. I'll show you some pictures of me, how big I was, and then some recent photos of me, which you guys see me all the time, but I'll throw some in for you guys just to see again, if you're new to my channel, just to see how big I was. And of course I have it in my, introduction. You guys get to see that too, but I'll find a few more to show you guys. But couldn't have done any of it without God. Give it to God, you guys. And turn to people that want to help. I want to help you. And I would never, ever make fun of anybody. That's not me. Never, ever. Even if somebody made fun of me and hurt me, I wouldn't make fun of a heavy person. I wouldn't, because I was heavy. And I'd be afraid that God would make me go back to the way I was. And not because I didn't think that I was, a great person then. But I wasn't happy with myself. I didn't like myself then because I couldn't even breathe. I want to enjoy life. So I'm here to help any one of you. Any one of you that wants help, I'm here to help you. My email is linked down in my information box down below. Always here to help you guys. Always here to help. And don't change who you are. Don't get cocky after you lose the weight. Don't think that you're better than somebody else because you're thin. We are not better than anybody. We are all created equally in God's eyes. Each and every one of us are special. Big, small, tall, short, glasses, no glasses, whatever. We're all created in God's image and we're all beautiful to God. If you want to start the journey, you want to start it because you want to lose weight, because you want to get healthy. That's the biggest thing, is you want to live a longer life. We need to take care of the one body God gave us, the one body He gave us. But it's been an amazing journey. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It wasn't like a super long video. I'm just going to add a couple photos at the end. I wanted to do more for my Ketoversary, talk more, but I thought I'll throw it into here with you guys. Since I missed it and all of that to do the video, I've just been so busy putting out lights and stuff outside and all of that. I just got busy. But yeah, it's been an amazing journey, you guys. Oh, it's just been amazing. And I got to thank God. Number one, God is the one that helped me do it. And then, of course, the support from my family and friends. And I want to be that for you guys. I want to be there for you guys. But remember, you are beautiful. No matter what size you are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. God made you. How could you not be? If God made you, that would mean that He made a mistake. God doesn't make mistakes. Everybody is beautiful in God's image. In God's eyes, everybody is beautiful is what I mean. And I think all of you guys are gorgeous. Whether you're heavy or not, don't matter to me. I think you're beautiful. But if you want the help and you're serious and you want to get the weight off to get healthy, and you're the type of person that will humble yourself and you don't want to do it because you just want to go around and say, hey, my crap don't stink, then I'm the wrong person. I want to help people that are humble. Humble yourself. Be humble. Those of you that have lost weight, those of you who have lost weight and stuff like that, humble yourself. Remember to be humble and be kind and loving to everyone. Don't hurt people. Just because you lost weight, hey, God can make you gain it all back. Don't do that. Remember, karma can be a, you know what? So, be loving and kind to people. Help people that want the help. And if people aren't reaching out to you for help and they're heavier, don't make fun of them. Don't hurt them. Don't say bad things about them. That's awful. Awful. Even if somebody is hurting you, don't hurt somebody else. Two rights don't make, what does it say? Two wrongs don't make a right. So don't follow in their footsteps and follow if they're hurting you. Don't hurt them too. That's silly. Be loving and kind like the Lord would be. And maybe I'm a little bit more humble because I lost my father to obesity. I know what it's like to lose a loved one that's overweight. It was hard. Lost him in 2002. So we're coming up on 20 years. I was only 26 when he died. He died in January of 2012. Oh, sorry. 2002. My dad died. 2002. January. It's just so weird. Almost 20 years. It's so weird that he was just shy of his 49th birthday. His birthday was 3 days before, when he died, he had 3 days before his birthday. He died on the 14th, his birthday is the 17th of January. And I look at that and think 49, I'm about to be 46. Would I even be here right now with this COVID? Could COVID have taken me? My dad died in his 40s. My gosh, I'm in my 40s. That's why I want to remain healthy and take care of the one body God gave us, the one body he gave me. But I know it's not, not everybody has, I'm not going to say not everybody doesn't have the strength, because everybody has the strength in them if they give it to God. But I know it can be tough for a lot of people. I tried numerous diets, lost weight, gained it back. So I'm just like everybody else. It's hard. This was the first time. But we all have that strength if we give it to God. Give it to God. He will definitely help you along the way, and you'll definitely get that weight off. Sorry if this video is a little bit long, you guys. I'm just going to take a couple bites of this and we're going to get off. But I just wanted to talk to you guys about my 6-year Ketoversary, where I've been, and if anybody wants help, I'm here to help you. I definitely want to help. And just help you get on board and stuff like that. But if you're happy with your lifestyle the way it is, you know what? Then be happy. Don't let anybody change you. Don't let anybody change you. Because if you don't do the diet for you and you're doing it for everybody else, you're going to fail. I did the diet for me. My husband loved me just the way I was. Just the way I was. He married me at 300 pounds. So I knew my husband loved me. I didn't do it for him. I did it for me. To save my life so I could be here for my family. So, do it for you. Don't do it for anybody but you. And do it when you're ready. But if you want the help, I'm your gal. I will love to help you. Love. I'll even do it on a personal level if you want it. I would love to. I am a busy person. I'm a mom, a wife. All of that. I am, I do get busy, but I'll definitely do what I can to help you. I can even gain some friends out of it. I've met some amazing people on YouTube. Okay. I got my caramel cup left, a little bit of yogurt. I drinking my coffee. I'm going to get off though. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm so warm. It's warm in here. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you will definitely make that soup. It was really, really good. I hope you got a chance to see it yesterday. And then, of course, sit down with me today. I hope you guys are enjoying all of my videos. And remember, hopefully next week, now I won't forget, I forgot this Tuesday. I was out doing the yard out there and I just completely forgot to do my Talk Tuesday. And I don't even know if it's going to work. You guys got to let me know if I'm lagging or anything. See if it's going to work out. If it does, I'll keep doing it until the spring when I go back to the toes. But I looked up at the clock and I went, oh, it's 7:40. I went, oh my gosh, I forgot because I want to do it from 7 to 8. And I just forgot because my mom was coming over and I wanted her to see the yard because I had decorated for Christmas and she was going to be here about 8:30, 9 o'clock. So I just said, oh gosh, I'll just explain it in this video for you guys. But I will do it next Tuesday. If I don't forget, I'll do it next Tuesday. Wish me luck with that, guys. All you guys come in. It's from 7 to 8 p.m. 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'd love to help all of you. If you have questions or you just want to hear me chat, whatever. And the last 10 minutes, I'm not going to answer any more questions the last 10 minutes at 7:50. I'm going to stop immediately and just do an inspirational, just go over a few things and do an inspirational goodbye to you guys. And if you have any more questions from then, just put them in when I load the video when it's not live anymore, or just wait till the following week. Write them down. Write them down and we'll talk about it in the following week. Other than that, everybody take care. God bless, and I will see each and every one of you in my very next upload. And remember, put your priorities straight. Put God number one. And if you need any help, I'm always here for you guys. Love ya.